so damn sweet. The Undertaker is here. The Undertaker is there. What's up, everybody? I almost had a migraine today, but that didn't happen. Luckily, that didn't happen. I was at a Best Buy for about what I would call 70 hours. No, I was out there a while. Oh my God, it's been insane with stuff going on. Anyway, I got the new phone. Pretty much only gonna cost an extra. It looks like, I forget what it was. It was either $8 or $6 a month. So it's an extra $8 a month, unfortunately. But I guess it could have been bad. Milton, what's up, Milton? Yeah, I don't have my Twitter back. I don't know. I've got my same new Twitter I've had for months now, at Real Cronin on Twitter. Also at Corrupted Pod for the Corrupted Podcast Twitter. What's up to Shirt Stalker? Nessa, what's up? Yeah, I just want to hang out. We're doing good. People are saying they got notifications a lot. Maybe it's the new phone. I don't know. Maybe it's the new phone. This phone's selfie camera is the correct way, not backwards. Badass upgrade. I don't know what you just said, but what's up, man? Oh, we may have some lag. If I have some lag, it's probably because, you know what? I'm downloading a bunch of stuff onto this phone right now. It's doing that massive update. It's not in mirror mode. Oh, I get it. Okay, so yeah, you can tell that I'm on this side of the car instead of... Looks like I'm driving from the other side of the road. Interesting. Well, that phone I had was an S5. Was a Galaxy S5, I think. Or no, a Galaxy Note 5. So that was a Note 5. This is the Note 8. So we're going a couple up, man. Joe, you sound even cooler without the microphone. Damn. Court, we're going to tell Mr. Cornette that. We'll monetize this, start earlier someday. The Ryan. I've been thinking about that, Ryan. One of the main reasons why monetize this starts so late is because we got to get the kids into bed. And getting the kids into bed and doing all that is kind of a pain in the butt. And sometimes we're not even all settled in by the time it's 11 o'clock. So, but I would like to start monetize this at least 10 o'clock soon. You know, I'm going to be thinking about doing a pre-stream too, but honestly, it's maybe if we get a house, once we move into a house or move into a new area, whatever that is, maybe. But where we are right now, it's so hard to move anybody anywhere, you know. If we could get a house or we're just going to get a small house, you know, we're not getting crazy, obviously, if we can ever get it. You know, the kids will have their own rooms then, or at least there'll be 2 rooms for the kids, and whether they have to share a room, whatever. So when that happens, monetize this probably will start earlier. I'll start it much earlier, probably. Yeah, or I'll do like some kind of Patreon warm-up show or something like that. Yeah, Nessa, it is my birthday tomorrow, yeah. Tomorrow's the birthday. I don't want anything for my birthday. I keep telling people who keep asking me, well, I'm like 33. You know, what do I want? You know what I want? A house. How about a house? Can you get me a house? No, I don't want it. Give me $10 towards a house, I guess. That's what I told someone that asked me earlier, like, it's your birthday, you want something? I'm like, yeah, I want a house. Can I have a house now? Cake time, baby. I'll be 34 tomorrow. Beely, you just graduated high school. I can't give you much advice because I didn't graduate shit. But no, what I can tell you is if you don't know what you're doing in life yet, it's a gamble going to college. If you go to college, you want to make sure that you're spending that money on something you know you're going to use. You know, it's kind of crappy to waste all the money on something that you're not going to use. Like if you're thinking in your mind, I want to be a veterinarian, but your parents are like, no, you got to go to college to do all these other things and stuff. I would say that probably most of the time that's a waste of your time. If you love being a veterinarian or something, you should probably go to college for that and immediately start to become an assistant somewhere and start to get involved in learning how to do all that stuff. Look at me. I wasted time in too many TV production classes doing but at least in TV and production and the things that I did with that stuff, at least that sort of applies to everything I've ever done. You know what I mean? It's not like I went to school for you know, I don't know, a business degree or something like that, and then ended up trying to get into radio stuff. So I would say focus on whatever it is that you love, try to do that. Unless you're somebody that can do something that you don't necessarily love. Like it's weird. Some people have a major hobby for like collecting cards or for fixing cars or something like that, but they don't want to be a mechanic. But they would fix their own car or would fix a classic car and enjoy being a mechanic for that. So you gotta try to figure out what the balance of the things are. Like, what is your major talent versus what do you really love to do? And if you can try to get those as close as possible, like major talent, what do you love to do, and like fix them into each other somehow, that is the best case scenario. It's really hard to do that though. For instance, like my best skills are communication, and kind of, I don't know, man, entertainment, communication, and art. Like I'm sort of some sort of version of that. So when I was working in sales, that helped me because I could connect with somebody, explain to them what we could do to help them and what the product does. And then they probably liked me back, and therefore I was able to make sales. So I was able to be honest and to sell them something, and then they were able to get along with me and trust what I'm saying. So in sales, it worked for me. In customer service, it worked for me. But did I want to be a salesman my whole life? Not really. But I do also love promoting and promotions. So sales, communication, promotions, all goes into making my YouTube channel or making a podcast or whatever. It all falls into that umbrella. So those are all things that I'm pretty good at, and I love communicating with people. So this is like the best case scenario for me. When I was in sales, I like randomly talking to someone to tell them about something. So it, like, you see how it sort of fits in, but like I don't necessarily think window sales was a dream job or phone sales was my dream job. A dream job would be like being on the radio or something like that. So if being on the radio is a dream job, well, you know, customer service and speaking over the phone to convey things to people and communicating is part of that. So, and it paid the bills at the time. So, you know, I don't know. I think, yeah, if you guys want to super chat is on. Just FY, just wanted to tell you as always, the regular donation link does not work right now. I'm on my phone, so don't use that. But if you wanted to do super chat, the super chat I think will work. I don't know. We'll find out if someone does one. But yeah, it should be working, at least the regular one. If anybody who says anything negative about talent or skill, like it didn't make a lot of money, if you do something you love, it's not work. That's true, Omega. Oh my God, am I having deja vu right now? I'm having major deja vu about that comment, Omega. Yeah. If you love what you do, whatever that saying is, you'll never work a day in your life. I used to hear that saying years ago, and I used to be working at places I hated, pretty much. And I didn't really hate it because it could have been worse. But you know, I kind of thought, man, I'm wasting my time here. I'm wasting my talent here. I feel like I don't really do, you know, there's not a lot that I'm good at. I'm not really good at much. You know what I mean? I'm really not that good at almost anything, to be honest. I think if there was no radio, if there was no TV, and there was no entertainment business or anything like that, believe it or not, one of the things I think I would like to do is be like a hostage negotiator, or somebody who negotiates people off a building or something like that. Like I would enjoy sort of that type of thing. It sounds crazy, I know, but that's something that I always thought. I guess super chats are working because people are dropping super chats now. I'm sorry about the bad connection. I'm trying to move up a little bit here, closer to the house where the Wi-Fi is. So if the connection's bad, I apologize. You guys should let me know if what you think. Christopher Johnson. Christopher, man, thank you for the $2. Holy shit, it's working. Thank you, Christopher Johnson. Anthony Garcia, what's up, man? Sup, Joe? Why did PUBG puss out? I don't know. I think maybe maybe the lawyers felt they weren't going to get anywhere with it. You know what I mean? Maybe they felt like, hey, you know, this ain't going to work out. Let's just bail on it. Or maybe they really didn't like the negativity they were getting. It could be either one of those things. What's up, Talvish? Thank you guys for the super chats. Yeah, I gotta work on something for Patreon later. But yeah, and figure it out. Yeah, I think pretty much everybody knows Tommy NC's kind of a scumbag. You know, I'm pretty sure people get it. The dude just goes around everywhere and whatever. He's like a whore for attention. The stuff he does behind the scenes would freak people out. You think he's bad on the show, he's even crazier behind the scenes. If you knew what Tommy NC was like behind the scenes, it's insane. A lot of people suck up to him and call him all the time and talk to them all the time. People just suck up to him to use him for whatever. Everyone just uses him for whatever. I refuse to pretty much to sort of do that. I just kind of say, all right, come on, it'll be funny, and sure. But yeah, I don't know. He's a mess. But he's always gonna be. He'll always be around. My Instagram is instagram.com/Joe Cronin Show. Yeah, you should definitely be following me on Instagram, because Instagram just launched their video app, sort of to compete with YouTube-ish, I guess. IGTV, I think is what they're calling it. So on IGTV, I'm going to be able to put out 10-minute videos over there on Instagram. So make sure you guys, make sure you guys are on my Instagram. I put up random pictures sometimes of the family, and also just random shit that's goofy. So it's instagram.com/Joe Cronin Show, or just look up Joe Cronin Show, blah blah. But yeah, it was a pretty good time. I think I can do filters. Yeah, I got filters over here. Here's a filter. This will give you like an aneurysm. That will give you an aneurysm. This one's whacked out. This one's really weird. Remember doing this with the old cameras? Filters are weird. Bubbles in my hiney. Yeah, hopefully Instagram will launch monetization at some point. I don't know if they will. I'm not sure. Apparently Facebook says they have it, but you have to have like 300 viewers for it to activate, or for it to start seeing ads or something. I don't know. It's really confusing on Facebook. Do I ever go fishing? No. I want to. I never have time really for anything. You know what's weird is it's not adding up the super chats on the top. It used to do that. Wonder if it's this fucking new phone isn't adding up my super chats. I hate when I don't like when things change. So like when I used to see that up there, it was like cool. Now that it's not there, it's like irritating me. It's like, why isn't it there? Why isn't it there? But maybe it will come back when I restart the phone, and maybe it's an update I need to restart it or something like that. What do I do when I'm stuck in a rut? I go to sleep. I sleep pretty much. Yeah, pretty much sleep. I've kind of been pretty ruddy recently, so it's been that situation for a while. Anthony Garcia dropped another super chat. What's up, Anthony? Who do you think will win the World Cup? Shit, I don't know, man. Mexico. Didn't they knock out Germany? I don't know, man. I'm gonna go for Mexico, all right? Because listen, I'm in North America, right? I'm in North America, and I don't even know where the U.S. didn't make it, right? The U.S. didn't even qualify. Is that right? I don't even remember. So if I wasn't gonna pick the U.S. and I wasn't gonna pick Canada, you know, I'm going Mexico, man. I gotta go with they're our brothers, dude. They're right below us, you know. Yeah, like the U.S. didn't make it at all, so I wouldn't be cheering for the U.S. Barcelona. No, I don't know, man. Yeah, Brazil's another one that we like to cheer for, I guess, sometimes too, but England's in there too. Shit, yeah, I don't know, man. I like everybody, but I don't know who to pick. I'd probably go England or Mexico. Yeah, probably one of those two. But I'm not sure. Brazil is always good, so yeah, I don't know, man. Brazil's gonna be tough. Yeah, Brazil's always good. I'm trying to think of a time when Brazil. I don't know, man. I feel like it just happened. I feel like this thing just happened, dude. I feel like it was just Germany was just running through the streets, flipping out as much as they could, because in Germany they're so calm over there. They're just like, oh, do you hear the news? Like now they're like, oh, they're running around. It's like, oh shit, Germany showing fucking emotion. That's crazy. Usually the Germans are pretty reserved, so it was fun watching them celebrate the cup and drinking some kind of beer that's better than what we have here. Yeah, Mexico would be obviously is an underdog, but Mexico does keep getting lucky. I mean, they're underdogs. They've had a few surprising victories. Like that Germany victory I think that surprised people even. So, you know, it's gonna be weird, dude. It's gonna be bizarre. What happened to Germany? Well, Germany is gone. Didn't Germany get eliminated? I know they lost and they get eliminated. And they won 4 years ago. Now they're gone. I'll probably, I don't know what games I'm gonna see. I've only seen highlights so far. It'd be nice to be able to watch it a little closer, really. But I don't know. Argentina is stuck up, or Argentina's stuck up. Nessa shitting on Argentina. I want a big fight. That's what I want. I want there to be just a big brawl on the soccer field. Oh, stuck up. Jesus. Stuck up people? Oh, really? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, their language, you know, Argentina. We're so. That's not how they speak. I don't know what I'm talking about. What I noticed on my daughter's ballet class and dance class, it was kind of funny watching her dance class because she was like, Jesus, look at that lump. Look at that. That's from me on the computer doing this, like with the mouse. Look at that bump. This thing fucking hurts a lot, by the way. It's been killing me. Look at that. You can really see it. This whole bump right there. Yeah, there was like so many people in this city now. Is just it's such a mix here, man. If you want, like, it's just everyone of every race and everything all over the place here, man. It's nuts. So we get a lot of soccer here that we didn't used to have. This area used to be primarily like hockey and baseball, and that's it. It was like probably 90% white, and then like a little bit of Latino or Hispanic, and then, you know, 8% black or something like that, right? Now this area is like, I don't know, it's like 30% white, 30% Asian, and then like 20% Indian, and then 20% mix of Hispanic and black. It's a huge, like, this area is just insanely diverse now. There are so many different people here, all just mixed in together. It's crazy. It's so you see a lot more soccer picking up here now than ever before. I mean, we always had soccer here, and it was always actually a pretty big thing here, actually, to be honest, even just for the regular, you know. And when I say like Americans and white Americans, I mean like the people that have, you know, their father's father have been here. You know what I mean? Their father's father came from somewhere else, you know, whether that's Ireland or England or wherever else somewhere. But like, these are people who, like, their parents are immigrants and they're the first kids here. Like, there's a lot of that, and there's a lot of just explosion in the soccer crew. Yeah, there's definitely Dominican, there's people who've come here from Puerto Rico. There's a little bit of a Haitian community even. There's just tons of different people, man. We have so many different people here from everywhere. India, there's people from even from the Middle East. There's just everyone, man. There's so many people here. It's with the people in my city too. I'm outside of Boston. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's pretty awesome, man. It's a crazy area. You know, some people freak out about that because, you know, obviously some people freak out about that. We don't really freak out here because we're just so whatever. We're just used to being in the city, and we just, when you're here, you kind of like different stuff. Like, I really like different things. I like different food. I really like different food. I really like just different people and shit. But, you know, everybody's kind of like cool or comfortable, like, jumping back into their own clique of people, you know what I mean? If you're not used to certain people, you know, you naturally want to, okay, well, let me say this, we naturally are made, have a natural pack mentality, or a tribal mentality, where where you just drift. If you're a white guy, you probably drift to white people, and whatever, and if you're black, you probably drift to black people sometimes. Not everybody, like, some of us, I mean, nobody cares really, like, nobody really cares, but naturally, like, you sort of, what's familiar to you or what relates to you quicker, like, it just sort of works that way. So people do that, they group up and they get, so some people who are really tribal, even if they're not like racist or whatever, if they're tribal, they're just like, oh shit, like, what's going on, who's moving in, you know, I'm the only guy left here on the block that's, you know, white, like, this is weird, you know, they can't deal with it. You know, so that's different. I wouldn't say that's racist. I'd just say that they're, like, not used to, you know, I mean, so much different stuff. They're so tribal. They're so set in their ways of whatever. Te amo, Omega Dreads, what's up, man? Buenos. What time is it? Fucking. Is it really nighttime right now? Buenos noches. Joe, it's time to scream, burn it down again. Hey, this phone, I was recording earlier on this phone. When I used to scream into my old phone, the camera would, like, explode and pop and make these terrible noises. However, when I recorded shit into this phone, I was testing it earlier, I was screaming. And the thing was, like, cutting the sound. It was like, there's like a filter. There's like a, what's the goddamn word? There's a filter, like, or something, because it did not allow the sound to just blow over the microphone. It did not allow it to pop, which I thought was just crazy. I was like, holy shit, this microphone's pretty good! What's up, D-Moon? What's up, Nessa? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say, man. Like, I don't know. It's really weird. Like, I like the diversity, but yeah. But I've also had friends who have, like, come down to Atlanta, you know what I mean? Come down to Atlanta. And I've had two of my friends who are black say, hey, come down to Atlanta and buy a house down here because the houses are this or that. And I said, yeah, maybe I would. And then I was looking at the neighborhoods and I was like, damn, I was like, is there any white people there? And the guy was like, nope, there's no white people here. And I'm like, yeah, but dude, how weird would it be, though, if I move my family down there? My kids are, like, fucking pasty white and red hair. Like, I mean, you really think I should move down there? I'm like, don't you think it would be a little weird? I'm like, I don't want to move my family to, I think that wouldn't be, I don't know. I'd move to a place that was like this, like where there's just different people all over the place and it's like half and half. But, like, to move to an all black area, I feel like it'd be weird, like, right? Wouldn't it be, like, kind of bizarre, right? I don't know. Maybe it wouldn't be. I mean, I don't really care, but, like, I don't know. I just feel like my kids would be like, why are we white? You know, turn them into the minority of the whole area. I don't know. It'd be, I don't know. It'd be weird, I think, for them. I don't know. Maybe it wouldn't be. I don't know. I would be worried that they get beat up, though, you know? Trump would fucking do something, and then they'd be like, fuck white people, and then they'd come find us at our house and hang us upside down, even though we didn't fucking do anything. Move to Oregon. Yeah, we'll go on the Oregon Trail. I'm terrified of, like, just all areas and certain, like, it would freak me out to be in an all sort of, even an all white neighborhood. I'd be all freaked out. I'd be like, this is weird, man. Are we gonna leave it to Beaver? New York has a gang problem. Cronin versus the Bear probably will. I'm not really a ginger, you know. I don't really have, I have dirty blonde hair, you know. You're pretty much Mexican. Yeah, I could get along. Well, I could do that. I could probably live in that could probably happen, maybe. Try living in Vegas for 2 summers. It was an insane place. Really, Bad Omen? My former co-host lived there, and he did all right, but that was Tosevich. Although I remember, like, I mean, I guess I'd have to see what you mean by that. I mean, that depends. Casey Yates. Oh, I think I missed your super chat a minute ago, too, Casey. I should go back and see what that was. Casey Yates, thank you for the $2 super chat. Why the fuck aren't the super chats adding up at the top for me like usual? It's pissing me off. Casey, thank you. I'm trying to, well, you know what I mean? I don't know, man. It's the same sort of show, except you guys fund the shows now. But yeah, he said, I remember, yeah, I heard what JJ said about me. He's totally fucking wrong. He's an idiot because he said that all I've ever done is something with the money and whatever. Well, this guy's a moron because 2 years ago I was working, about 50 to 60 hours. 60 hours of my day was my week. 60 hours of my week was spent at a job. And after 60 hours, I'm including travel. If you include travel and you include being at work, 60 hours away from my house and family to come home and then do the shows, that was 20 hours a week. So, you know, we were doing, well, not quite 20. We were doing about 70 hours a week. I was doing 70 hours of work between my real job and YouTube. It was insane. Like, it was insane. Nobody has ever done that. Nobody has ever done anything close to what I was doing. So what he said is stupid. Like that, like he's just a moron. Like it's like that's all there is. Like you can just go watch the videos. Like it's not. I worked like crazy. I did that for 3 years. 3 years straight of that. You know? And no ad revenue on YouTube wasn't that great for me then either. So it really wasn't making much on YouTube and ad revenue. So, you know, that guy's why he's like, oh, I do this because I love it. And I work hard in a real job, like, and everything. It's like, dude, I did this for 6 years while working at a real job or whatever you call it. The guy's a moron. So according to him, you know, just like, because he complains about Patreon. The only people that do this are people that have like 500 subs and their channel sucks and they suck and they have nothing else to do. Those are the only people that tout this type of stuff. Because once you get 5,000 to 20,000 subs and then you start doing well, you know, you're not going to come on saying, oh, it's just about the fun. Like, yeah, sure it is. Then just go do it on Facebook or something then. It's not about that. The guy's a liar. Which is okay. If he wants to be crazy, that's fine. But you're not going to do well. I did what he did years ago, try to attack people. It doesn't work. You fail. You'll only do well when you start to really focus and deliver to your audience. Deliver content that your audience wants to see, and they will deliver back subscribers, likes, shares, the algorithm, ad revenue, and then maybe eventually support you on Patreon as well. Listen, Sirius Satellite Radio is a monthly subscription charge. Nobody goes up to Howard Stern and says, get a real job, Howard. Hey, Howard Stern, get a real job. You know, it's like, no, you don't say that. Because on Patreon, it's not just he doesn't even know what Patreon is. That's the problem with this guy. Patreon is, although I haven't done a Morning Madness the last couple of days because we've been so busy, but normally you get Morning Madness, Corrupted, and a couple other different things that come on there, plus other stuff. You get stuff. Usually it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 hours of content a week. We did a full gaming thing on there. We did a couple other things behind the scenes that are up there, Corrupted, and so on and so forth. So you're not just dropping $5 a month just to drop $5 a month. You're getting a bunch of content back. So when you do that, you get something back. That's called a job. Like, I'm just sorry to JJ. It's a job, bro. I don't know what else to tell you. You know, not only that, but when you do that, you know, that funds the free YouTube channel. It funds the Corrupted channel. It funds this stuff. And Casey Yates with Super Chats helps us. You know, nobody says, hey, Howard Stern, you know, get a real job, asshole. Nobody says that because he has a real job. He does a show and entertains people, and then people subscribe, and then Sirius pays him. Well, if I do my job on Patreon, then people stay patrons and they listen to the shows, and then I get paid by Patreon. If we do a good enough job here, people have fun and they super chat, and we're able to keep it going. Or like what happened last night on the gaming stream happens. The gaming stream was insane last night. That was nuts, dude. Fucking bad, just, you guys were crazy. It was nuts, dude. 12,000 bits. From a couple people. Like, it was wild. Like, Real Bad Omen and Tyler and everybody else. Like, that was insane. If you missed the gaming stream last night, holy shit. And then we had that nutty glitch on PUBG. That was nuts. I gotta upload that. YouTube finally enabled monetization on JCS Gaming, too, by the way. Casey Yates, anyway, thank you for the super chat. I know, I just wanted to acknowledge the JJ comments. I know, I don't really care about what the guy says, but it's not a bad idea to have a gimmick like that. John Cena, my favorite wrestler of all time is Shawn Michaels. Yeah. What's up, Harold Thomas? What's up, Harold? How you doing, man? Harold Thomas, man, old school. That is an old school dude. Swear to God, I'll do something bad. Just kidding. What's up, Little Bex? We got Monica, Little Bex, Nessa. The women are here, man. Yeah, I really like doing those Morning Madness shows. I'm really pissed off that I missed the last couple days. Like, that really pissed me off that I missed. Really, this morning really made me angry. But, you know, I'm actually going to go be recording something in a few minutes anyway. to put up on Patreon, hopefully. But, you know, out of nowhere, it's coming up soon, too, so. What's up, Boston Sports Gamer? I love the Bruins logo. I love that it's in the chat. When Joe rages at NHL, it's the best. I was really pissed last night at that game. Like, I was really mad. I thought I was going to beat that guy. And that just was like the theme of the night, was just it kept just being shit. Every game was horrible, you know? What's up, Brad Guy? Brad Guy, man of 1005 holds Harold Thomas. Yeah, you've been watching for years, man. Harold's been here for at least, shit, I don't even know, man. Harold, 4 years? 3 years? I like the little mini podcast with Jake. Yeah, that was good. Did you hear the one where I yelled at Jake about saying JD's promotion's name? I don't know why that pissed me off. Poor Jake. Yeah, I saw they found a Supervolcano, Ryan. Ryan, were you the one that sent that to me? A couple people sent it to me, I think. There's like a Supervolcano that's growing right underneath New England, basically. Yeah, we're going to die here, probably. We're due for something, you know. Everywhere else has all these things that happen. I mean, we're getting some tornadoes and shit that are popping up now, but I'm waiting for something terrible. Lil Bex, I thought PUBG is supposed to be on PS4. I don't know when, though. I thought it was going to be fall, like October, September, October, something like that. So... What's up, Pedwell Rock? I am hammered. That's awesome. I am hammered. Have you ever had any paranormal experiences? Not really, no, Ryan. I think if I had any sort of hints at them, I was kind of making them up in my own mind. What's up, Matthew? Biggs? I don't think I'm drinking tonight. I don't know. My birthday tomorrow, so maybe I'll drink tomorrow. I drank last night on the gaming stream, too. I took all those shots for all those bits last night. That was nuts. PUBG has so many issues. Like, I like the glitches. I don't mind the glitches on PUBG, but what I don't like is the last 3 months when you land and things aren't loaded. Like, that was not happening 5 months ago. You know, we weren't having that trouble, and that is actually enraging. Everything else was fine, the glitches, but the stuff not loading in stuff is really enraging. And I don't know how they can fix it. Yeah, we'll have a Throwdown Birthday party, I guess. Yeah, this is weird. I think I need to restart the phone to get the update for some of the features that I used to see on my other phone. Or something or other, something like that. Yeah, at least I do. I'm lucky I have it, for sure. It's the old Xbox, you know. Keep trolling my Christian friends saying God is biding his time so that the demons... What the fuck? That's hilarious. Monica, it was hot. Now it's, well, I know it's hot where you are, like, guaranteed hot where you are. But it was hot here earlier, like, maybe like 4 hours ago it was pretty hot here. Now it's, like, raining and shit. It's getting ready to rain. Oh my god, I'll kill someone. I just like doing that randomly, I don't know why. But yeah, we can see, we'll see what happens. What's up, Sybil? Sybil D, what's up? Does anyone know how to... What the fuck? Boston accent, Nevada. David Delicious. Did it really blank out hell? Did it really blank out you saying hell no in the chat? That's so weird. You need to get super drunk again. It's hilarious every time. Yeah, it is. It probably is. I don't know when I will. Maybe I'll do it on, I'll monetize this or on my Throwdown Birthday show, I guess. I wanted to kind of just test the phone, see how it did with streaming. It seems about the same. When you were wrestling, were you a high flyer? Not really. I really wasn't really. That's why, like, I didn't really do well all the time, because they're like, oh, high flyer, you need to go crazy. Like, I would wrestle more of, kind of like how AJ Styles wrestles in the WWE now is more like how I would wrestle. I would whip out, I wouldn't do a 450 splash, though, or something like that. I could never do that. You were lucky to get me, probably more like Jericho, actually, to be honest. Because I would do a moonsault, I would do a springboard moonsault, like, stuff like that. And I would really sell. Like, I would waffle myself. Like, I would make it pretty much look like I got destroyed somehow. But no, no way, I don't think I'd be a high flyer. Because they used to yell at me to be more like a high flyer. Christopher, what's up, man? Christopher. Since WrestleMania 33. Thank you, man. I had the thing that really launched the channel was SummerSlam before WrestleMania 30. The SummerSlam during when Daniel Bryan lost the belt. I got a lot of lag coming in right now. Sorry about the lag. I could do a moonsault now. Yeah, I could still do one now. I could still do a moonsault. I could do a I could do standing. I could do a standing. Like I could do a flip. You know what I mean? A standing moonsault, basically. I could run straight and then jump up and flip onto my stomach. So like a standing moonsault or a running moonsault, something like that. I could do that now. Like, there's no doubt about it. What's up, Gorilla Strong? Yeah, you've been here forever, dude. You've been here for so long. I could have done a lot more back then, too. Like, if I had tried, I really just didn't care to try. And wrestling was different back then, too, so people weren't doing it as much. So, you know, I don't know. Yeah, when Taker lost the streak, Beast Almighty. When Taker lost the streak that was a big show. It was that SummerSlam before that, and then WrestleMania 30 when a lot of people found me and that are still here from those times. I'll be 34 tomorrow. At least, I'm pretty sure YouTube might have saved my goddamn life, though. I will say that. So, I don't know, my dream job, like, I mean, I kind of like what I'm doing right now. I just don't like that we don't have a house or that I don't have a work area. Like, there's so fucking messy here and horrible. Like, if I had a work area, this is my dream job, I think. But, I mean, you know, I would love to be able to, like, be on, like, radio or Sirius satellite radio and just, like, destroy and become their #1 show. That's what I want to do. I would want to work and be at a place like that, or on TV, something like that. Not on TV, because TV is fucking ridiculous, but you know, maybe radio. But I'm pretty happy doing this. So it's not. I just would like to figure out a way to start getting more subs and more listeners faster. We are getting new subs every day. You know, at least 50 a day, but that's not enough. 50 a day is not enough. I need to try to figure out a way to get 500 a day or something like that, or 150 a day. That'd be nice. And then we could really move towards some better stuff. Or a manager. You know, yeah, I'd love to be. I mean, I love being in wrestling. I love doing wrestling stuff. But, you know, I feel like in WWE it wouldn't matter. It wouldn't really be a dream job because they would just tell you everything to say. It would be a, you know, you really couldn't say anything. But, you know, being an announcer in wrestling would be, that'd be huge. To do WWE announcing, if I could do it, that would be, that would be a dream job. Marcus, I guess I would allow my kids to do streaming. I hope it's too bad because that's all they ever talk about is YouTube, and I've got a YouTube channel like because they watch the YouTubers. But I don't know. If I ever got any in the ring with any of the wrestlers, I mean, I wrestled, so I wrestled Hanson, who's in War Machine or War, whatever the fuck their new name is that sucks that I can't remember. I wrestled Kofi Kingston back in 2005 or 6. I don't remember which year it was. I commentated lots of matches for a lot of people. A lot of people. Probably the Hardy Boys were the best time. Tell Leah to try Fortnite on the Switch. It's fun. She has played it. She doesn't like the building. She's kind of like us. She doesn't like the building. I actually thought she would like the building. I was like, Leah's gonna love it. But Leah does not like the building. But yeah. No, I didn't wrestle War Machine. I wrestled I wrestled Warbeard Hansen before he was ever Warbeard Hansen. Before he was the Warbeard. That's probably 2005, 2008. I don't even fucking shit. I don't remember. Yeah, who else did I wrestle? I watched Sasha wrestle when she was Mercedes. I watched her training in wrestling school, but I didn't wrestle Sasha, no. But I got to watch her wrestle, and I wanted to wrestle her. Can I reveal my big toe? It's on the floor right now. I've actually shown my feet before. I've got like crazy like muscle feet or something. I don't know. It's weird. I got my injured ankle brace on. My injury page. My ankle's probably about 88% now, 88, maybe 88, 89%. Now that's a weird number to give, but it's all fucked up. Would I go back to wrestle Grimm again? I would, yeah. I don't know though. It was a long drive and a lot of money, and it was fucked up, man. I watched that Monetize This episode yesterday where you went family friendly and busted your lip. Oh yeah, that was great. From the Top Rope show. We always like to keep it family friendly. I almost knocked my goddamn tooth out. Like, I don't know how I didn't knock my tooth out. I really thought I did. Yeah, I'm 88.7% healed. Why do I randomly sit in my car? I don't know, because when I do these Q&As, it's quieter in here than my house. There's 3 kids running around right now in my house. And they will come in and they will say, "What are you doing? What 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 are you doing? Hi, what are you doing?" So, yeah. You're right, I did wrestle Ken technically for the belt, but hey, I eliminated Grimm from the Rumble, so that's all that mattered, was that elimination. That was like joy to watch me throw Grimm's toy show out of the ring. That was a joy to do that. Yeah, there's a lot of room in here compared to a Mustang. I would think so. Alan, oh my god, dude. I might stream some Diablo 3, just hang out. Trying to get this ankle piece off now. Made me think about it. Can't get this ankle piece off. Yeah, I'll be on Out Nowhere in a couple hours. We got Out Nowhere tonight. It's on Joe Cronin Show. It's not on Corrupted, obviously. It's on Joe Cronin Show. That really hurt. Damn, showing you the foot fucking fucked up the stream. Alright guys, I guess I'm getting some shitty reception over here for some reason. Thanks to everybody who dropped a couple super chats. What's up, Caveman Austin? What's up, everybody else? I will see you guys live for Out of Nowhere. Oh, my buns! At 11 p.m. Eastern Time, U.S. And that's it. I might be streaming in a little while Diablo or something like that on Twitch, so heads up for that, I guess. Alright, bye, guys. I would go Peyton Royce. I know that's weird, but I would do it.